Hey everyone, Ravinous here. Since the Far Harbor DLC came out for Fallout 4, I figured why not give it a shot. I have not touched it, because I was like, wait, let's make a series out of this one. So, I'm not live streaming like a lot of my other footage was. I'm actually going to take this kind of a one-on-one with you guys. So, let's get this started with, and let's see. So I picked up the quest, or the quest automatically updated into my log when it came out. So let's start that. It's Far From Home. Listen to Valentine's Detective Agency radio. See, my Pip-Boy has detected it. Let's see what it says.
Setting this to repeat. This is Ellie Perkins from Valentine's Detective Agency with a message for Nick's partner. We've got a new case and it sounds urgent. Stop by the office. I'll be waiting. Setting this to repeat.
Alright. So it looks like we are going to the Valentine Detective Agency. Now, just as, how should I say this? I'm not using, when it comes to, since there is mod support for Fallout 4, the only ones I'm using are mainly graphical ones to help improve the how the game looks. Though I do have one that makes like the bobbleheads and magazines glow. However, in this DLC, I don't think we're going to see any of those. Of course, I could be wrong, but I made them glow so that way I could not miss them in desolate areas. I really should turn off some of my gathering. I'm going to try to avoid grabbing as much junk as possible. Oh.
That explosion came from the old CIT ruins.
Alright, so now this is farther in the game, so I have beaten the main story already. And I'm already rather high level, but that's not what we're here for. We're here for the new content.
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Alright. Oh yeah, I also have a mod that changes my dialogue so I can see it more like the older Fallouts. Alright.
The only thing I'm ready for is danger and awesome. Pew, pew, pew!
I'm afraid hard-earned caps is all we've got to offer, honey. Anyway, the client is a fisherman who lives on the edge of the Commonwealth. Kenji Nakano. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
So, is the fedora and trench coat mandatory when solving these cases? Because I'm thinking smoking pipe and British accent.
Hey, whatever floats your boat, Gumshoe. The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
Alright. I always love sarcastic responses. Because they are funny. I swear, I keep collecting that tape over and over and over again. Alright, go out here. Now before I head over there, let's clear up this radiation. Back in the Mechanist DLC, they added some stuff for settlements where you could create a decontamination area device, which clears up radiation. Kind of handy. And it's kind of added it to my my crafting recipes when that DLC came out, so it's not like you have to find it or anything. All right. Well, I think I had to activate the starting quest for that to like start all the robot stuff, or at least that's when I saw it. All right. Speaking of robot stuff, you know I have not talked to you since since I finished the Mechanist part.
Haven't you already interfered enough? Go away.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, with the Mechanist DLC, I have a few robots running around. Alright, decontamination. There we go. No more radiation damage. And with that, let us head to the fishing house. There. Alright, now I play more of a, I go for the stealth. I started as a stealth sniper character, but I've since built on to do assassination style stealth melee. So I can do both rather well. My point for this right now is I always go everywhere crouched because I'd rather them not see me coming. And I'll be editing this so I can get rid of some of these load times. Alright, so here we are. Use my high ammunition gun, which is nice, especially when I'm by myself, because my shots explode. So essentially, explosive ammunition sniper rifle is what I made. Alright, so, but yeah, I go everywhere where stealth, so that way I know. It's not only so that way enemies can't see me, but I know when enemies are around because of my of the hidden message. Alright, so close to the water, I expect mirelurks. Don't see nothing yet. I may speed this up or cut it out. I don't know. Depends if I have anything interesting to say as we go. What was that? That is a glowing one. And a ship. Looks like with ghouls. Alright. That looks like a... oh, it's just log. Don't freak me out. Almost thought it was like a Marlark nest or something. Alright. So... I imagine it's on the other side of this. Let's see. Climbing, climbing, climbing. Actually, wasn't too bad. I'm always cautious, so you never know what lurks in the wasteland. And even more so since we're going to the new area. Well, whenever we get to that point of the quest, which I imagine is fairly soon. So I doubt they'll have us do too much running around in the old area when the new area is like the point of the DLC. Alright. So, it looks to be that house. And let's not get myself hurt. Good, good, good. I think I put the gun away.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours. Stop. You need sleep.
She's out there, Ray. Someone has her. They could be raiders, or gunners, or God knows what else.
Well, they see me already. Where is the front door? Here it is.
What?
Hi.
Who are you? I'm sorry, but we don't have time for visitors or caravans or wherever you're from.
Sarcastic.
Sorry. I have this habit of running straight towards signs of trouble. Come to think of it, that explains a lot.
A good Samaritan? Fine. I'm out of options anyway, if you want to hear about it. My daughter is missing. It all started with this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No. She would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
Let's talk money. Investigations for the missing aren't cheap.
Of course. How does 350 caps sound?
It sounds like I'm glad I have a lot of charisma.
If she went far, that means travel expenses.
We could make it 400.
Don't hold out on me. You want to find your daughter, right?
500 caps. That's all we have.
Do you have any idea where she could have gone?
We know she took one of the boats, but that's all. She could be anywhere.
I'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs, if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Alright. So, there was an optional quest in here. I thought. Oh no, right here. Oh, that was something completely different. So, yeah, that's not what we're doing. Alright, so... Further questions.
Mr. Nakano.
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
Alright.
Why did your daughter really leave? Your wife says she left on her own, but you said it was kidnappers.
I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. Not like me and Ray. Why would she just leave her family with no explanation? Someone tricked her. Got her to leave the safety of home. Every minute we aren't looking for my daughter, her life is in jeopardy.
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it, or something, like she usually does. Someone made contact with her, and then they took her. God, what kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
Well, for one thing, she must be a better engineer than you are.
Anything more you can tell me about Kasumi? The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous this world is. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
Her grandfather?
Oh.
He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
No more questions right now.
Work quickly, Detective.
Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
Yeah, see if you have conflicting
You
information.
and your husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
Tell me more about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement. We're pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and Kenji can be overprotective.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
Tell me
Every
what's wrong.
detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away. He was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
Right, yeah, it's gonna be, yep.
Nothing else right now.
I'll check that after I check the upstairs room. Oh, now it just says go to the boathouse. Probably that would lead me to it. I don't need to steal junk right now. But this, on the other hand,
Project log, lamp. Yep, it's a lamp. Filament plus power equals light. I swear, sometimes I think my parents break these things just to keep me busy.
alright. So does she have any more logs elsewhere in the house? Let's see.
Project log, kitchen mixer. The circuits are still good, but all the mechanical parts are rusted through. Maybe I can...
All right, everyone. I'll be back in a few days. Was there anything else we needed from the city?
Wait, you're going now? No! Wait, Dad, I could come with you.
It is better if I go alone, Kasumi. Do not worry. I have your list.
You don't know what half that list is, Dad. I can help you. Really, I'll be...
I said no. I'm sorry. You're safe here, okay? Just stay put for me.
Okay.
I know you're disappointed, but I won't be long. I love you.
I love you too, Dad. Hello? Testing? Project log. Holotape player. Managed to strip out the parts from this thing and make something that's easier to move around. Granddad always said you need to make a record when you start something. You know, in case you have to go back to it. So, I guess I'm going to start doing that. Maybe I should start with an inventory of all the parts I found?
Kasumi! Your father needs help with the boat.
I'll be right there. Oh, damn. Was I recording that?
alright.
Project log, Radiation King Television. Mom says these things actually used to broadcast pictures and sounds back before the war. She also mentioned that some of the ruins of the television studios are still around if you head to the city. Of course, she wasn't too happy when I asked if we could make a trip out there. I'm getting off track. I managed to repair the vacuum tubes and got the power working again, but, well, it's not like there's any working signal for this thing to receive. I'm just going to start stripping this thing for parts moving forward.
I need to head to there. I'll do that after I search the house, but before the boathouse. Alright. Sorry, duct tape is duct tape. Interesting.
Project log, dreams. Recording what I can remember when I wake up. I keep having the same one. I'm in a white room. People are talking about me like I'm not there, or maybe they just don't care. And then there's this, I don't know, jolt, like a spark of electricity to the back of my head, and then everyone turns to look at me. God, I hope I don't have it again tonight.
Odd. This would probably take me to the boathouse if I didn't
Project log,
figure out earlier.
radio. Correction, working radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common.
Well, they didn't tell us more about the boat, so I guess I would have led to it.
Granddad, I know you can't hear this, but I can't think of a better way to say goodbye. You've taught me so much, and I won't forget any of it. I'm sorry that we'll never be able to fix up the old clunker we've got sitting in the boathouse. Wherever you are, I hope you're at peace.